Hi, I'm Rudy Merck. I'm the president and CEO of Valensa. We're completely surrounded here by saw palmetto groves. This is in fact a protected saw palmetto grove, and this is our plant. We're standing in front of the receiving area. This is where the saw palmettos come from South Florida, which is about a 3-hour drive from here, in our own trucks. We have a grinding facility down there, and we also have our own crews that pick the berries. No other company has that. No other company has a totally vertically integrated picking, drying, grinding, and extraction facility. Here we are in the warehouse, and we have a couple of pallets of dried berries here. The berries that are picked in South Florida are all dried. They have to be dried within 4 or 5 days of picking, or else they start fermenting. And since we control the picking and the drying, we know that all the berries that we get here are going to be appropriately dried. We are now in the milling area or grinding area of the plant. From here they go through a cryogenic grinding process. Now what is that? Cryogenic grinding means grinding something at extremely low temperature. In this case we're using liquid nitrogen. What does that do? First of all, nitrogen is inert. Second of all, it's very cold. So when a berry is cooled down at a very, very low temperature, it's much easier to grind because it's very hard. It doesn't smear. Also at this stage, we do add some antioxidants to our product. Again, these are antioxidants that we ourselves produce. We make sure that they're all naturally derived. We don't use any chemical antioxidants. So this is a very important step, grinding. And grinding also is important that you have to have the right size of the grind so that the particles are small enough so that the carbon dioxide can effectively go in there and take out all those nutrients that we need to get to make a safe and efficacious product. And we believe that US Plus and Palmetto Rosso are very safe, and they are the most effective products on the market today. Now we start the process of extraction from this large carbon dioxide container that holds liquid carbon dioxide at very, very high pressure. From here, it is pumped through the extraction vessels under this high pressure, and from the extraction vessels, it goes to the so-called blowdown vessels or receiving vessels. Now, these vessels are all extremely heavy gauge steel, and we run these at 600 times normal atmosphere pressure. This way we can extract all the goodness of saw palmetto berries out using this very high pressure. Now we're going to move down here a little bit. The third extractor is just being loaded with an extraction container. That's this stainless steel container. It's hoisted up and then put into the extractor, and then these heavy steel doors are closed down on it, and then ultra high pressure carbon dioxide is added to it. The liquid oil, saw palmetto oil, goes down. The gaseous carbon dioxide boils off, and you have crude saw palmetto extract. We are here in the finishing room. In this room, our final product is brought in, kept very cool, protected from UV light, kept under nitrogen and argon. The other thing that should be added is that this is a very environmentally friendly process because all the carbon dioxide that is used to extract the saw palmetto oil from the berries is recycled and used over and over again without any waste. And that's very important. Not only do we do the production here, but we have our own facilities, our own laboratories that do all the analytical work. So I think that's a fantastic team to have on our side, and our facilities are geared totally for making a highly pure, highly refined, and highly documentable product. And I've got some samples here which might be of interest to you. First of all, we've got US Plus saw palmetto extract. We also have this in organic form, but this US Plus, you notice if we hold it in the light, it's a very dark oil, it's a little bit cloudy, and the reason for that is that this is just full of nutrients. It's just jam-packed full of nutrients because we use ultra-high pressure that extracts out carotenoids, beta-carotene, lutein, zeaxanthin, and also polycosanols, which are waxy materials, which give it a little bit of a cloudy look. This is really a whole berry extract. It gets out, this extraction method gets out more of the higher molecular weight products, plus all the fatty acids that are standard in saw palmetto. US Plus is our flagship product, and as I said, we also have an organic version. Then we have Palmetto Rosso, which is extracted at a lower pressure. Now, what is the difference? Well, this dramatically shows that at ultra high pressure you get a much darker oil, mainly because you have more nutrients in this. You have more trace nutrients. You have more phytonutrients that are found in the whole berry. It's like eating the whole berry. Now, we have customers for this all over the world. This is the #1 saw palmetto in Korea. It's US Plus. It's also very popular in Japan, in Europe. In some countries of Europe, saw palmetto is a drug, a registered drug, where you cannot sell it as a nutraceutical. But there are places like Eastern Europe where we are the leading company in that area. It's sold in Holland, Scandinavian countries, England, where it is not considered a legal drug. And this is really the world's best and most nutritious saw palmetto for prostate health. In Korea, it's particularly an interesting story because our saw palmetto, through our partner Rexgene Biochem, is the most popular saw palmetto in Korea. And part of that is to do with the fact that American products are well recognized as being high quality, top-notch products, and the FDA in the United States is recognized as being the authority on good manufacturing practices. And another factor plays a role here, and that is that the United States has always had an excellent partnership with the people of Korea, and that partnership comes through in products like US Plus saw palmetto.